Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. A positive attitude. Ryan Grant, the injured running back. He should be there. He's the franchise guy. And that positive attitude is remarkable, Ryan. You've worked so hard on and off the field. And yet, as we sit here now, less than 3 days away from a playoff game, does it hurt maybe just a little bit more?
Of course it hurt. Definitely. That's the natural feeling. You want to be with your guys. You want to be out there working with them, competing. But it's been a long season, and I've been able to prepare. So it hurts a little bit, but I have the utmost trust in my guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing them put on a show.
When you first suffered that injury, did you believe it was season end? I think you tweeted or something. You thought you'd be back, hopefully in a couple of weeks. We all did.
Yeah, I did. I actually thought it was just a high ankle sprain, and your adrenaline's pumping during the game, and you figure I thought I was going to go back in the game, but it turned out it was a little worse than what we thought, and the best interest for me to get off of it.
If I may take you back to high school, Ryan, you, of course, recruited by all the powers, so many of them, and you had and have such a great support system in your family. Would you talk about the love of that family and how they factored in? I thought it was fantastic as a high school young man, how you came about making the decision with their help.
Yeah, a little different maybe from most young guys, but my family is absolutely my supporting cast and my foundation throughout everything that I've done, not just football, but throughout the whole process, looking at all the schools, when it came down to crunch time to me deciding I don't do anything else in my life by myself. I do everything with my family, so I decided to have a family discussion and a joint discussion, and I wanted everyone to write down their top 3 schools, from the oldest in my family to the youngest of my little cousin. I think she was 3 or 4 at the time, and she picked her favorite colors, basically. But I wanted everyone to write down the top 3 schools and why, and we would kind of have a discussion about it, and I would do the same and discuss it, and then that would determine where I went to school, because I felt like my family as well as me, we always had the best interest in mind for myself in my future, not just football-wise. And at the end of the day, we looked at Notre Dame, and they had the top notch of everything that I was looking for, from the academics to the athletics, the exposure, national television. At the time, they had went to a BCS game. They were there, so I felt like we were going to be competing for that type of title every year. And it was a great experience.
His mom, by the way, looks like his sister. We're running out of time, so I'm not going to show you a J.J. Watt clip, but the Pewaukee native, the Badgers defensive end, is opting to forgo his final year of eligibility and go to the NFL. What would you say to a young man in his position, possible first rounder, maybe second?
I think stay true to who he is as a person. You know, he's got a lot going on for him now. It's going to be a tough road. But I think you know, as long as he has a great supporting cast, he'll be fine. At the end of the day, if he knows what he wants, he'll be okay. Whether that means going back to school at some point in time back to get his degree, or taking advantage of his career in that next level, he'll be fine. But as long as he stays true to who he is, make sure he surrounds himself with good-hearted people, and stays disciplined, he'll be fine.
Talk to you forever. We'll do this again at 10 o'clock, okay? All right. Ryan Grant of the Green Bay Packers. Let's go back to Ann and Brad. Super job, pal.
Thank you.
It's enjoyable to sit here, enjoy and watch it.
I know.
Great. A punt.